Hey guys, it's me T coming at you with a reading. It's basically a reflective reading for today, and also, what did I want to say? I actually kind of like these readings because they will end up like like um you'll kind of you'll kind of see if they end up being like a matching game to your world a little bit. So I like the reflective readings. All right, so I'm gonna just project my voice a little bit because you are a little further away this time. But yeah, so let's get right into it. Let's give you guys some answers to see if your intuition was correct, and maybe if it's not. Ooh, that's why reflective, because I think if I'm not mistaken, we're either in Mercury retrograde now or we're about to go into it. So this is a reflective reading, which is Mercury retrograde is all about the re-raise. It's re season. All right. And that was a confirmation from my dog, who's going to be playing in the background because, high vibes all the fucking time. All right. Hi, Sebastian. Oh, came out nice. Hi, Sebastian. Is this the Hi, Sebastian card? All right, I'm getting yes and no, so let's get it. Okay, that's the type of cards we want. Oh, this is really cool. All right, so Yang card for today is If You Believe, okay? That's very interesting. And Yin card is Within the Next Few Weeks. So, I don't know why. Okay, interestingly enough, I'm getting, with the If You Believe card, I'm getting, it's really up to you. Like, you're gonna be the type of person, it's really crazy because I've been getting to have my dog play with her toys all fucking day long, and she refused, and now she's doing it, and it's like, what the fuck, we're just gonna have to get right the fuck over it. All right, so just focus on my voice is all I'm trying to say. It's like nuts. It's like, all right, so mom, you're doing something, I'm gonna do something. Amen, though. I love self-entertainment. I appreciate that. Anyhow, so If You Believe is kind of like you making things happen in the way that it needs to happen, and I really think that it has to do with love. Interestingly enough, we're now in Taurus season, so I think the If You Believe card is kind of like stubbornness a little bit. Like you're going to try to make something fit where it's not fitting, but like spirit with your own free will is kind of like letting you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, and not to be negative, but I mean, I just watched Wednesday, so like my whole thing is I'm like in that type of like dark, truthful, like I don't give a fuck mode. And I really, by the way, that series is phenomenal. I found it to be so fucking fun. So I'm kind of like in these vibes right now where I'm like, I don't give a fuck, because like I'm naturally that way, but like that bitch really is inspiring to me. So anyhow, this is kind of like somebody, somebody being stubborn in love and trying to make like somebody fit the mold of where it's not fitting, okay? And it's very yang, so it's like loud, it also could be masculine. So it's just like, it's just loud. I don't know. It's a loud thing that's going on. So the Midway Happy Way, that's so funny. The Midway Happy Way, what was I gonna say? It's funny because I just like waved at somebody. I don't know if you guys are able to see it like in the chat, but basically I waved, but also Midway Happy Way just came out. So I think Midway Happy Way, that like is a connection that has a lot to do with like you maybe waving at somebody, like, or a wave in terms of being by the water, also it's very interesting. I'm just like reflecting on my day. Interestingly enough, today I know, like, it's weird because I was like drawn to watch like TikTok videos about a wave in terms of a guy riding a wave out, and it was like a weird type of way to ride a wave out, and I was like astonished by it, but it's very interesting. So spirit might have you literally, take that might be the midway happy way is to take action, which is the card in front of me. And my dog is like super itchy today, and I don't understand why, because I just give her a bath, but also we're regulating that as soon as possible. Or I tried to at least, but I guess it's not working, so we have to re-regulate. But it's hilarious because when she like itches herself, she like it like brings her into what was I gonna say, therapeuticness, like where she like really feels it. Anyhow, so take action is about it's just about you taking action in terms of, I don't know, like maybe like riding the wave that you're on. For some reason, I also want to just encourage people to talk about like what's going on in their life, especially in Taurus season. I think it has a lot to do, thank you for the confirmation. It has a lot to do with the aspect of like in Taurus season, you're gonna be a little bit more abrasive with what's going on in your world. Like you're gonna just be, again, really sorry about my dog. But it's very interesting because you're going to be like, you're not going to want to talk about what's going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be a little, what's the word called? Stubborn. Thank you. I mentioned it before. So it's stubborn. Hi. What? So funny. So yeah, you're going to be stubborn in terms of talking about what's going on in your life, like trying to make it seem like it's all dandy, but sometimes it's not. You know what I'm saying? So just be sure to take action. That's the midway happy way. Take action in terms of, just talking about like the things that need to be rebalanced, re-regulated in your life, because I feel like a lot of Tauruses might judge themselves, and like they don't want other people judging them, but at the same time, damn, that thing is loud, girl. And maybe it's like loud shit that actually you're gonna need to be even talking about, like really just loud stuff that we all kind of know about, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, don't keep it on the DL, because it just makes no, hello, you're being a little rude. And I appreciate you being so relaxed. Yo, this bitch is relaxed, though. I'm telling you, this is a loud thing in love, by the way. This is really loud. I don't know why, but it's something that people just need to talk about, like problematic things, right? Just to get it off of their chest or re-regulated or whatever, because there are people out there that are willing to listen, but they're not going to ask you questions. They just don't want to be in your fucking business. You know what I'm saying? They want to stay in their own lane. If you want to talk about it, they want to, the one thing that I mentioned today to somebody is I only say things once. And I literally am always going to stick to that from now on, because I just know that in my own world, interestingly enough, when I go yang, I'm not really that hurt. But I'm not going to like sit there and try to like teach you or try to hammer it into your fucking brain a little bit. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm literally just going to tell you fucking once, because when I speak, I speak with like heart, and I speak with meaning, and I speak with, like a lot of just not intention, but also wiseness. Like I don't need to talk when I don't have anything to say. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of those people. So the whole thing is, I'm only going to say it fucking once. That's really, and my heart just felt that. So when we're talking about take action, this is your time to basically turn to somebody and talk about what you need to talk about it from your heart, and go to the people that really won't fucking judge you. You know what I'm saying? And get over the fact that you might be judging yourself on things, because here's what I wanted to say is that it's all a part of authenticity. Like, one of the things that I was very grateful about myself today was I was saying how even though I know those that are judging me in the moment about the shit that I say, I will still say my fucking piece just to kind of put it out there, because I need to heal from it. I need to de-stress from it. So, and the thing is, it's so weird because, like, you have to usually tell the right people about, like, what's going on in order to make progress. But even if you go to, like, people who are, like, partially, like, on your side, like, sometimes shit comes out to them. You know what I'm saying? And and you would want to kind of, because shit isn't 100% a lot of the times. Like, maybe you have the attention of a person that is, like, like 85% on your side, you know what I'm saying, or seemingly so. And so it's kind of like, all right, well, let's, if you have my attention, we're gonna have a real fucking conversation, because I am real and I am authentic, and I just like to have those fucking real and deep conversations. And if you don't like that, if you're judging me for it, then it's totally fine. I'm accepting of that, but I'm also here to free myself up from any inhibitions of, like, oh, I can't say shit because somebody else is judging me. Like, I don't give a fuck if I'm being judged. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it's courageous, and if anything, I'm putting myself out there for solutions and resolutions, another RE word, resolutions. But also, to fix my shit, like, as fast as possible. It's kind of like, it's, interestingly enough, it's like if you have a leaky faucet or leaky, water drainage anywhere in your world, and, like, your water bill is, like, super high. It's like, it's a little embarrassing to say that, oh, you're paying a lot for the fucking, water bill. But if you just come out with it to, like, certain people, whether it's in a forum or whatever the fuck, like, wherever your outlet is, or whatever wherever you find, like, really good resources, then, like, you can literally deal with the damage, like, super quickly, so that, like, no more, water damage can happen. Like, in terms of, like, if you have a leaky pipe somewhere, and if you just leave it to, like, leak, it can fucking burst, So you don't want the problem bursting. You want the problem being resolved, you know what I'm saying, as quick as possible. And that's where I'm at usually, is, like, I'm just putting myself out there to get a resolution as quick as possible, so that I can, like, re-regulate it and maintain it and do something about it, in terms of, what was I gonna say? I'm hearing pre-approving, but that doesn't make sense there. But it's more so, like, to, and I'm also hearing, like, reapprove, which is so interesting. But I'm also getting is, like, to just, yeah, just, I don't, to literally just, like, re-establish, regain, like, a positive essence over your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's coming through, is take action, okay? Take action. All right, enough of that. So the next one is within the next few weeks. Now, this immediately, when it came out, I immediately felt like this is, like, planning. Like, you are planning ahead. And usually, maybe when you plan ahead, it is in the next few weeks. But I feel like the planning that you do usually is, like, weeks on out. So you might, from today, knowing that, Mercury is coming up in retrograde, you might want to plan things out in the next couple of weeks. Maybe also based off of any type of, like, stubbornness, like, if you're like, oh no, this has to fucking be. But if it doesn't turn out to be that way, then just make sure that you kind of have maybe, like, a plan A, or a plan, I mean, obviously plan A, but also a plan B to back up if plan A doesn't go as planned, as, you know, as you would want it to be, as you would stubbornly want it to be. All right, that's your reading, guys. Take care. Talk to you soon, and bye-bye.